Okay. All right, guys, we got Brett's truck back on the dyno. The Mega is ready to see what it can do. But let's kind of go over what the last dyno session looked like and what all we're doing here today.
So right after UCC, I needed some fuel. My injectors were starting to go out, so I put 100% in it. Had a pump on it. Wasn't really the best pump, but it's kind of what I had at the time. So I ended tune 5 at 535, and ended tune 1 at 722. We're put it back on. I got an extra G 14 mil on it. It's holding rail. We should be able to hold everything out the back, and we're gonna see what it does.
What's our what's turbo and injector setup look like for the people?
Turbos, Tater built 6767. It drives pretty good. Pretty much stock truck again, drivability wise. Injectors, 100% extra G, because big bowl 5.9 things.
Yep. So I'm very curious to see what it does. We've done 722, tapped out. It was tapering. If you guys want to see up close to the graph, you can see around 3600 it really starts tapering, and it was dropping rail pretty bad there. So we'll see how much we can get out of the 6767. See when it runs out of compressor or whatever it might be. But I think we're gonna do something here today. We'll see.
Gonna blow it up.
No. All right, so Brett is getting ready to throw in a relief. Based off looking at the log, I don't know, they think that it might be tripping the relief. Who knows? We'll see. But we turned it up to tune 5 and it did 762. The best run so far has been 779. So it just basically fell short. I don't know if that'd be a little bit of heat soak or what, but we will see. We're gonna swap this in and run it again. Really, in my opinion, it should be making over 8. Should be making close to 9, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we got it cooling off for a wastegate adjustment. We put some fuel in the tank because we noticed, I don't know, we weren't sure if it was aerating the fuel or not. We didn't want to take any chances, so we went and got 10 gallons from the gas station. Filled it up, so we know for sure it's not getting low, and I don't know, the log does look a lot better. It's not really dipping as much, it's staying right along, commanded. It's done 789 and 1365 on the torque. So that picked up 10 horsepower-ish. Whether that was just from heat soak, I don't know. We don't really know. I don't know what to think of it. We're gonna go one more turn on the wastegate, try and get close to 48 psi. That seems to be where these things make the most power on the common rail trucks. So really want to do that and see if we can pick up that a little bit more to get to 800. We had a 62, 67 on a 5.9 here not too long ago, and it did, I think it was Zach's truck, it did 794, and that was a 62 with a 10 mil and 60%, and we've got a 14 mil 100% and a 67. Really was expecting, I was expecting to see 920 to 950, but stock intercooler, stock, I don't know. Usually stock head doesn't matter. Usually they make more power with stock head. So we will see what it does. I'm just a bit confused. I feel like it should be making more. Maybe the valve job on this thing is subpar. It just needs refreshed. We don't know what lift pump pressure is, but it's got a nice air dog on it. I'm not worried about it draining that. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. I think it might be turbine wheel, but we'll see. Alright guys, let's take a look. I don't know when the last filmed last, but I adjusted that wastegate another half turn. Did not pick up any power. It made 48 pounds of boost, which is right where on common rails we try and set them. We weren't super confident with anything more than that boost wise, because it has a goofy turbine in it. It's a Tater-built unit. But yeah, so with that not making any more power, we didn't do anything else really. It didn't taper hard enough up here to concern us, but on tune 4 it made basically the exact same power. So going to tune 5, which is 200 microseconds more, did not pick up any power. So 789 is where she sets.